welcome to your Friday afternoon delight. I do apologise, I woke up maybe about 10 minutes ago, so my voice is still a bit funky. And I'm also in the middle of eating my breakfast or dinner. Hang on. Dear me. So I will be continuing on with the sort of shopping street, well, we call it the book mall, booknook. I'm pretty much almost finished sort of the insides of it, except for the decorations that kind of go on the wall. And I still got the stairs to do, but like to finish, I'm going to do that off stream. So maybe one more step for the inside, and then I'm starting to sort of put the main bits together. Yeah, I've got lights to do on this next step. So yeah, right, link. You have to bear with me. I am rather slow at the moment. I'll wake up eventually. So in the chat we had David in first. He says afternoon Tiffany and folks. And Matthew Waggers in. He says afternoon. It's too warm to work. It's not too bad here. It's quite overcast and windy from what I can see outside. Bob is in. He says good day all. Going to try and stay awake all stream today. Me too, Bob. Me too. I will be awake most of the day now. Joe is in. He says just in real quick to like with wife at a medical appointment. Finally had decent service with Wi-Fi. Have a good one. Hello all. Well, hello Joe. Hope everything goes well with the appointment. And there's me saying good afternoon. Docosaurus is in. He says hello peoples and Tiff. Are you saying hello peoples? There's the StreamYard link. In fact, what I will do is pin that. And switch back to my normal account. I do apologise if you can hear my mouse clicking. Ian is in. He says good afternoon. I got up 8.5 hours ago at 5 a.m. I was still awake at 5 a.m. I think I finally blacked out at about 6. So not a bad amount of sleep. We just got some hellos and Ian saying hi Joe and good luck. Right. Let's have a look. I'm gonna put those bits to the side. It's this box I need. So. I need my light. I also need those bits. I'll take this off the bench. I apologise, I'm just trying to find bits of stuff there. Right. Oh, that was close. Right, I need my gem bits. Oops. Need this. I need one of the bits that's in here. There we go. And my glue, of course. So, I was got Ian saying hello to others. Okay, so first step is to... Okay, that's already changed out. So I need this piece here. So how is everyone's week gone? And what is everyone's plans for the weekend? Mine will be getting more sleep, catching up, hopefully. Matthew was saying hi to Ian and David, and Bob was saying, my lady Tiff, I think I sent you the tracking number for the little grey Fergie, but it was a few hours ago, and I've taken painkillers since then. Yes, I received it. I haven't looked at the email yet, but there is an email there that entitled with the subject LGF. So yeah, I do believe that's probably it. Docosaurus is saying hi to David and Ian. Right. Pop that to one side. Ooh. Willow is approaching, I think. You okay, Willow? Me? What? Right. Matthew saying he had another PIP assessment on Tuesday. He's still feeling drained from it. My mum got a letter the other day saying hers has been extended to December 2031, so she won't need to go for one until then. Because she filled out the forms and stuff, and then they got the updated information from her doctor, and they've decided that she still qualifies. So, okay. So, don't need anything out of there yet. Oh, we have a David. Hello, David.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, okay. So, let's check that off. Right. I'll find out you carry on and get yourself sorted out first.
Yeah, I'm still out of sorts. I think I will be for a little bit. Ooh.
Something else?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I saw David pop up. I thought I might as well get it. No, I just literally, I'm just at the bench. I'm going to keep modelling for a little bit, so I thought I'd pop in, say G-Day, because that's what Australians do.
Yes.
How are you, Tiffers?
Knackered, John, but I'm good otherwise.
Knackered. Is that how people in Durham say naked? I have no idea.
No, knackered is in tired.
Oh, right. There you go. Thanks for clearing that up.
I can confirm I am indeed wearing clothes.
All right. Oh, now that I know that, but no, I'm going to stick around. I'm going to do this Bentley for a while. This is the Hella 24 scale Bentley. You know, just working through different bits and bobs.
My Hella
looks nice.
Coming along very nicely as well.
Thank you.
That is nice.
Oh yeah, you're still going with the hotel scummer, the Splendid Hotel or whatever.
Yep, I'll just grab it and show you. Willow, I don't have time for belly rubs. She's literally lying on the floor. Show me her belly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I've got sort of like two of the sides done. So that's like the back of the cab, that way, and then one of the sides.
Cool.
And then
nice.
It's in place.
Yeah. So I'm just, playing with bits and bobs. I thought I had to do the exhaust pipe first because there's an under tray assembly, like an underbody thing. But as it turns out, it goes on the outside of it. So yeah, I didn't have to do that at all. But that needs a respray anyway because I've put some lagging on it, like some asbestos sort of heat shielding, yada yada. But it's a nice kit so far. It's come together. So I'll just keep continuing, I believe.
Yeah. But I have a little grey Ferguson tractor on its way.
Ah, a petit gris.
Matthew Wag is saying hi to John, and so is Ian. He says G-Day, John.
G-Day.
And Doug is also saying hi as well. There's a day for lighting. And I've missed a previous step where I need lights as well.
The origin of the G-Day thing, there's a song by Tripod, which is a trio Australian comedy musical act that many years ago, probably 20 or more, that the then president of the US, Bill Clinton, and Queen Elizabeth II met each other in Australia. They were both out here touring at the same time, and apparently, like in the song, they meet and they fall in love, and it's all that sort of stuff. So they're both trying to speak like Australians. So Bill Clinton says G-Day to everyone, and yeah, it's funny.
Okay. Right, so what I'm working on, John, is a new booknook.
Oh, cool. Can we zoom in on you, please?
Yes.
What is that one? That looks cool. Twilight.
It's a book mall. So you've got a little bookshop with like a sort of like a little office above it, and then you've got a little post office again with another office above it, and then a little part of the street.
Yeah, that's very cool.
So I'm pretty much finished most of the bits for the inside, and then I can start on building the actual framing bit.
Very good.
And so how was the members' choice stream?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's good. I had some great conversation. I didn't get too involved in politics uncharacteristically. I did have a dig a couple of times, but oh my God, I want to get stuck in, but Mikey clearly, and viewers don't want to hear that shit, so I shut up. So, turned over a new leaf. No, I haven't. I think people know that yeah. Moving on.
I don't mind discussing politics on here as long as it's civil.
No, I won't be. I hate that guy. Like, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, everyone's entitled to their opinions. I prefer it to be civil, just so we don't.
Yeah. I just think a man that can't not react to a tweet couldn't hold the nuclear codes. But
yeah,
that's all I'll say about that.
You're entitled to your opinion. Others entitled to theirs. That's all I will say. Right. I'm gonna have a quick bite of my sandwich.
Sandwich? What's in the sandwich? So hang on. Okay, so what do the Brits call sangers? As sarnies. Sarnies. That's so weird. You bloody foreigners. No, they're either sangers or sambos here.
Yeah, it's a sarnie or a sandwich. No, when my dad passed away, the only thing I got was his recipe for blackcurrant and apple jam. Oh. So I made some. That's what is in my sandwich.
That does sound alright.
It was nice. A hint of like nutmeg in it. Oh. What, Willow? Wait, where are you at? Oh, you're right there. What?
So, I see in the comments, Alien Ian says Chip's buddy. By chip, do you mean
Like
hot
the
chip
potato-
from a
no.
fish and chip shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, because. So, do you guys do crisps butties as well?
Yeah, we put crisps in sandwiches.
Yeah. That's
Normally
right.
with a bit of ham.
That happens here, but we don't call them crisps. We just call them chips. So, boy, that's why I'm asking chips buddy. I'm trying to work out whether you mean the hot chips or the cold
Yeah,
chips.
so
Because we
chip
call them
butty-
both chips.
Yeah. The chip butties like from like the chip shop. Or you've got your crisp sandwich. Which I tend to have a ham sandwich and then just put the crisp in.
Oh God! Now you make me want a bloody sarnie.
Yeah, so I could do later on ham sandwich,
I have jack
pot
potato.
pie.
Which it's a slightly sort of bit of a, I guess you'd call it a ham sandwich adjacent. The old sort of, the argument people dive into is whether pineapple belongs on pizza and all that sort of stuff. My view is if you don't want it, don't eat it. If you do want it, eat it. Don't have anyone tell you what to do. However, it's a local fish and chip shop. Oh, sorry, pizza place near where we used to live in South Australia. Instead of calling it a Hawaiian pizza, they called it oh shit! Why did I tell you this whole story and then forget the punchline? Christ! What do they call it? Ham and pineapple? No, they called it porcupine. Porcupine is a better name for it, isn't it?
Actually, yeah. I kind of like that. Because it's pork and pineapple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went full Australian there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, nah.
Matthew Wagg is saying hot chips and crisp sarnie.
Yeah, it's all good.
Trek Mods is in. He says, good morning, Tiff, David and John.
G'day.
That's right.
Good afternoon. I'm just going to be awkward, just because it is afternoon here. Try and put these bits on together. I might have to use super glue for them. It doesn't stick. Apex is in. He says, afternoon all. Good afternoon.
Oh, Apex.
And Trek is saying Hawaiian pizza was invented here in Canada.
It was, yeah. Yeah. Us Australians love Canadians. They're just like us. But speak funny. Because, of course, as I said before, we don't have accents down this part of the world. But they sure do.
Yeah. I will say maple cured bacon. Oh.
Yeah. That's where it's at.
Best thing in the world. If I could get it more often, I would eat it like every day. So Ian is saying porcupine is funny. I like that. And Trek is saying it's morning for him. 9:49 a.m.
Ooh.
Wow.
Cripes.
It's 2:50.
What is it? It's what?
So
10 to midnight where I am.
Apex is saying pineapple does not belong on pizza.
There we go.
And Trek is saying Canadians love everyone, especially Australians.
Yeah. I did see a video. There's one of the Canadian guys, I can't remember his name, but he does funny things and he talks about Canada. And he was proposing Australia and Canada merge and become one nation. And it's funny. It makes a lot of sense because we're more alike than different.
Yeah.
You know. not been to Canada. I certainly will go before I die. My wife's been there. She lived there for 3 months in Hamilton, Ontario. And a skidoo is a vehicle that there's no point buying in Australia. Like, I've seen snow on mountains, but I've never been in it. Sounding very ignorant, of course. All right.
Jack is saying Ostranada.
Ostranada, hey.
And we have Quano in. Says hi all. Captain Innocent reporting in.
No, Dan.
Dan, you and Innocent do not belong in the same sentence.
Yeah.
You're worse than me. I'm not saying something. And Jack is saying Hamilton is pretty nice.
So is my wife.
Dan forgot the ish.
So I'm looking up. So yeah, this kit, this Hella 24 scale Bentley blower, doesn't have decals for the instrument panel, so I need to paint it myself. So I'm just looking up reference photos of that. Again, I keep on sort of closing it. Oh dear.
I've got a few sort of folders on my PC for like the different builds, like the Norton, a Discord group build we're doing, the Norton Manx, and the Splendid Hotel.
Dashboard. There we are. That one. Righto. Right.
So I forgot to ask David, what are you working on?
Well, this morning I managed to get some prime, so I'll give it a start it.
Yeah, I've built that one myself. It is a nice kit.
Wonder what colour I should paint it. It's so white, and everybody does the Herbie version. I was wondering if I should do a different type colour into it. So
They did have them in different colours. I did mine white with red accents because I did a M4H version of it, of Herbie.
That's right. That turned out really well.
Yeah, currently on a shelf in the new house, displayed.
Safe from Willow.
Yeah, the sort of like wall length sort of wardrobe unit thing. It's got shelves in one of the sides. So all of my models have gone in there for now. Because I'm going to try and take one of the doors off and cut it out and put some perspex in there so I can see what's inside.
That's nice.
It'll take a bit, but my uncle's left his tools for me to do some jobs around the house. So, and to sort of decorate my room how I want it. Right, so Ian is saying, going to have to love you and leave you all. Back to work. Boo.
Ah,
Later, Ian.
yes,
Thank you
Ian.
for Ian.
Later, Ian.
Matthew said bye to Ian. That's everything.
Do.
Up to much this weekend, John?
No, there are no plans. Bron's not working tomorrow. I think we may. She got a little bit shirty earlier on. Where so we had our daughter on the phone from Townsville, so a couple of 1,000 kilometres north, and we're talking to her, and I was just doom scrolling Facebook as one does. Came across a post. Somebody said they got a new restock of Edward kits on at Frontline Hobbies. So I just literally just walked out of the bedroom, grabbed my keys, went for a drive to Frontline Hobbies. And when I arrived, I got a phone call from Bron, just like, "What the hell are you doing down there?" Because we got each other's stalker app, we sort of like what do they call it? The Apple thing where you can find my friends.
Yeah.
And she, "Don't you think I wanted to come with you?" I'm just thinking, yeah, but it's Frontline Hobbies. I just thought, yeah, I had a lot of fun because I walked out with nothing, but I spent a good hour there just going, "Oh, they got a restock of this as well," and "Oh, look at this! Oh my god!" And yeah, like that. So it's pretty cool. So tomorrow she has a day off. I think we will go into town, and if nothing else, we'll go for a walk down the beach and stuff.
Yeah.
And get you usually go for it's probably about it's probably about 3 k's each way, but at the end there's a cafe. Sit down, have coffee, and a plate of chips. Oh, what do you call it? Hot chips? Chips?
They're just chips. Yeah.
Chips? Yeah, they're bloody chips. And
The
have
chips.
and then walk back, and just get sandblasted with sand and all that sort of stuff like that. Might do that.
You don't get sand in your chips.
No, it's all good. No, there are no plans. I just so I've been building. So this Bentley is for Hobby Co. I'm doing it. Basically, I chose whichever helicarrier. And I'm doing a blog on their website. Hobby Co. an Australian retailer. Admittedly, they call themselves a premier. Sydney's premier hobby store. They really are. They've got 5 branches in some of the biggest shopping centres around the town, and their store in the city, in the CBD in Sydney, is 2 floors in probably the premier location shopping arcade called the Queen Victoria building, or QVB, and stuff like that. So I'm building this for them as well as myself, because I wanted to build it, because I'm just like, I could do me one of them. But I'm also doing. They've got a thing where if you send in a picture of a, say, 48 scale Tamiya aircraft, they've got a Battle of the Builds Birds of Prey. So I've just pretty much finished this for them. So this is clearly a Spitfire. It's a Mark 1, the Tamiya one. So I've got not much left. I've got to put on the light. Trying to remember what they call it. It's not an indicator light, recognition light. So when they're coming into base, so turn on this light so the people guarding the airstrip with guns and flak and all that sort of stuff, recognise that it's the colour.
Yeah.
And they won't shoot them up. But yeah, this is just about done. I need to put a bit of soot on the side, and that's about it really. Oh, I need to paint the tail wheel. It's still sort of silverish, but that's sort of done. So I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, it's just a quick build, and I'll do a blog for them on their website about the process of building that and getting old mate sort of like painted up and stuff like that. It's a really, I've not done a Tamiya 48 scale Spitfire before. I really enjoyed this, like that. So I'm doing that, but yeah, I stopped the Bentley to build that, so I can get back and complete it, which would be nice.
Yeah. So we have PJ in chat, Stephanie, Tiffany, David, John, and all the dark side.
Hello, PJ.
Hello, PJ. Trek is saying, ni hao, PJ. Apex is saying, dips on war, PJ. And PJ is saying, hello to Trek and Apex. Right, I need a box of bits.
What's next? Yeah.
I need to attach a light to one of these bits.
Oh.
Right.
Oh! Knocked that over. It didn't spill. That's okay. It's got a little spot there, but I'll clean that up.
Please make sure it's not another silver incident.
Talk about that. All right. Yeah, for all the punters that don't know the story, I was shaking a bottle of paint with a metal ball in it, and it was a glass bottle, and it shattered, and I farted because it went all over me, and it hurt like sin. I've got a photo of what happened. Oh. Like that. Look, it's all over the t-shirt. Oh, poor bloke. And it's in his eye. It's bright red. God, yeah. It was awful.
Yep, so Apex is asking if my box of bits are spare parts. No. It is all of the bits I've built so far for this kit. For the booknook. It's all of like there we go. The bookcases and all that sort of stuff, the desks and that. Needed to grab the awning out of it so I could add a light to it because that's what it needed. Because I didn't add that last time. So, let's have a look. Time to get the wires out.
Right.
I hate it when they do this because they all get tangled. There's one of that. And then I need... Oh shit, I need 7. 1, 2, 6 and 7. Okay. Let's put them to one side. So probably need to stick that in here.
How many more? Oh dear.
Right.
I thank God my neighbour's little girl didn't have a paint tray like that.
Yeah.
Yes, she always brought paints up to me. She said have a painting session with Uncle David. And if I had different colours like that, she's always complaining because I put paints in the wrong places.
Yeah, these obviously the fidget poppers, whatever you want to call them, they work really well with acrylic paint. So when it dries out, you just simply just click them, pop them, and take the paint off and put it in the bin. So it's just I find it works really well. It was a tip I picked up on somebody else's YouTube video or some such, but I found them hard to find. So I actually bought 2 because my old one went out in the bin last week because it was starting to die. So I found this old mate and bought 2 of them because they're very, very cheap. But I just thought, well, there's no guarantee I'll find them again because they're out of favour. Everyone's buying these mushy. I don't know if they're in the UK or whatnot, but it's like dumplings, like squishy dumplings that
Yeah.
people buy and just squeeze them and you just go, what's a bloody point?
Mm.
Yeah, so you know of them. So yeah, I just don't understand. It's like a couple of months ago it was those stupid little sort of characters with the big teeth and stuff. Like how quickly things change because somebody on YouTube says, "Oh, you should like this," or not YouTube, TikTok or whatever the young folk do these days. It'll be a different bloody company next week because people fall out of favour. Look at me sounding so cynical.
Oh, come on, open the bag.
Labubu's, thank you very much, Timbo.
Oh, hello, Tim.
Yeah, Timothy.
Let's look. So we've got Ian Chambers in. He says, hi, Tiff, and all in chat. Hello, Ian.
Oh, yeah.
Apex is saying, at least you didn't accidentally spill blue paint on your green carpet like I did, John.
No, I have not.
Uh-oh.
Hold my beer.
Yeah, Tim's saying, boo-boo. Matthew was saying, yeah, I have daughters. It's Squishmelons this week. It was those awful Labubu's. And Tim was saying, hi, all. And Steve is in. He says, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Yeah.
So you're talking about those squishy things, John.
Yeah.
I have a squishy thing that my mum made me.
Oh, a skull.
It's squishy.
Oh my god.
Silicon resin.
Right.
Yeah. It stays in its bag, to be fair. it is fun when you get kind of like frustrated.
Mhm.
You can squeeze it as much as you want and it doesn't tear apart or anything. But that is silicon gel resin.
Right.
Hmm.
It freaks me. My mum couldn't even take it out of the mold. It freaked her out too much. She does not like the feel of it at all.
Put the light underneath it, so it comes in the room. It comes on.
I'll pop that down there now. I have to clean my hand because it's sticky. You got to put like talcum powder or something on it to stop it sticking everywhere.
Yeah, nah. Sounds like too much hard work.
Well, you can keep. I've kept it in the bag for now. I need to put it in a Ziploc bag because that's how you're supposed to keep them. And yes, I have a pack of baby wipes next to my desk, helping to clear out the paint thing that I've got. The palette.
All right. What else can I do? Oh, back to the dash, I guess.
Matthew sent hello to Timmy. And he also says, I need some YouTube influencer to say RC tanks are cool, but my youngest likes her Sherman tank anyway.
Okay. Yeah. RC tanks are cool.
Who you need to speak to about RC tanks probably is Little History, Terry. He does
Yeah.
1/16 tanks, and I'm pretty sure, has he done an RC tank before, David?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
the Tamiya one's big 1/16 at the
Yeah.
engine. He's got several there, and he wants to build up a load. And he's already had two out in his gardens, and he filmed them sort of trying to fight each other.
Yeah,
Wow.
so what day are we on? Friday. It's members only tonight.
Yeah.
But tomorrow morning, he is on at, is it 9:30? 9?
Yeah, 9:30.
9:30, public one for like the international Smeg stream. Pop a message in chat and he will give you that that influence as a RC is cool thing as well. And he's saying cheers, John. And Apex is saying I helped build the real thing. Cool. Right, where are we up to? I put the light in that one. I've got those bits.
Yeah. And Matthew, never call me an influencer again.
To be fair, I don't think Terry calls himself an influencer either. Although he should, because he's now just got himself a affiliates thing with Galeri.
Oh, okay.
So they've given him an airbrush to test out for Galeri Day or Gallery Day or whatever, however you pronounce it.
Galeri.
Galeri.
Yeah, I fixed my number one Galeri. I realised what was wrong with it. So,
Oh, good.
it's when the rings are in the nozzle gone.
Oh.
I just my number two Galeri is I've lost the inner front nozzle. It's so I searched around the kitchen for that. I expect it's right in front of me on the table. So I use my number 3 Canary today just to get things started. So,
Yeah, I need to set up my Hydra and Steam Deck one. That I got from Adam.
Right.
I think I've just put that the wrong way. Damn it. No. Oh, bear with me, my phone's ringing.
Oh. I'm going mute for a moment. I've called myself.
oh, nice. Steel. Nice. Ready. Then the first coaster back. I'd rather spray it, but it would take too long to mess around doing that. Uh,
Okay, I'm back. Mum says hello to everyone.
Hello to Mum. She right?
Yeah, she's had the housing out. Someone's made a complaint about her hedges.
Oh,
Apparently they're pushing onto a fence or something. But I know you're not supposed to cut fences this time of hedges this time of year because of the birds and stuff.
mm.
So I've told her not to stress about it. I'll sort out. I know someone who can cut the hedge at the end of August.
They're just trying to find something to pick on, are they?
Oh yeah, we know exactly who's complained. And it's not even the neighbour who's bloody fence it's apparently pushing. Yes, that's right. I know. I know. You're not jumping up there. But we'll sort it. So Matthew's saying, yeah, he runs his in the garden. I'm guessing that's the RC tanks. And he says he used to work at Caterpillar rebuilding tank engines, Rolls-Royce and Perkins.
If still interested in those sorts of things, Matthew's a chap I follow, Matt on Diesel Creek, and he is friends to buy old dozers, NIABs, and all sorts. Saying been standing for 15, 20 years, and he goes out set of tools and these and tinkering some around and get them to work, which is always surprises me. He said if they can turn, he can get them to work. Uh, it's quite fascinating because I used to work at an open cast site and they had all dozers there. Yeah, his friend is Skippy Transport, I think it is. Yeah. Scrappy Transport. And he's doing mostly sort of got farm, but he just got lorried for taking loads. Yeah, I was thinking of starting my box sets, but I was a bit iffy about will I have maybe too tricky for me to do them. But,
I think something like that. It's a case of wait until you're a bit more confident in your skills. You build up your skills and stuff first. You will get there. It's just, it's like I've got. Oh, what kit is it? I can't remember which kit it is, but it's quite a difficult one. And I know for a fact my skills aren't there yet. It's like the Rebel ships that you got in Lidl. They've got rigging on, and I wouldn't even know where to start with anything like that.
oh, rigging. Those the plastic ones are fairly easy. Just the standing rigging they do on those. For the full size, for the larger models, wooden kits. Usually you get a standing rigging, but if you're proficient, you can add the running rigging, which gets the sails working. And there's a lady I follow, Ola Veroff, and she'll do a Saturday and a Sunday afternoon program where she's sort of doing a short kit. She's doing a gunboat at the moment, has been for several months, so they're building up. But she's also doing her skills is enough for museum quality. The detail she puts in her models is superb. She had one program on 1 o'clock today, where she was doing the rigging and sort of doing lines on the rigging for one set of sails to have them sort of partly folded up.
Yeah.
Because she does her own ropes and everything on that. So it's a joy to watch her work on those things.
Let's come apart. Oh, come on. Get back on there. Oh, Willow's found a plastic bag. Wonderful. You having fun there? Right. I need to sit that down like that against something. Come on. Right. I'll have to wait for that to fully dry before I do anything else with it. Oh, yeah. Right. Thankfully, these are just thread through. Right. What's up, Willow? Right. Uh-huh.
After next week, I think Glasgow will be a place to avoid.
Well, that's kind of bad because I'm going up on Friday next week.
But
Why?
so the week after starts the Commonwealth Games, especially around Glasgow.
Oh, great.
So you're quite busy up there.
Yeah. To be fair, I think it's mostly going to be around Central Station that it's going to be busy. I tend to get off at Queen Street, so it's not too bad. Oh, hello, Willow. Hi.
Hmm.
What are you doing? She's on my shoulder. Where you going? No, not on that. Go on. Get yourself that. Good girl. Right. So I've done them steps. Gotta wait for that to dry. Okay. Okay. So apparently I was supposed to put a light in the back of this. Oopsies. It's alright, I can take this bit off. It's only PVA on. There we go. And this is why you don't jump ahead with things like this.
Hmm.
Because you can make a mistake. I'm not even doing anything on screen. Really got it close to me.
Missed that, I think. 3.
I hope John's alright. He's been gone for a decent bit of time.
Yeah.
Let's hope he hasn't fallen down the toilet. I don't even know if that's where he went, but still. It's like a case of Timmy's falling down the well. Then I need to thread this through. And one thing I like about these wires is it's already sort of pre-cut at the end for you to just sort of pull the bits off.
Hmm.
Just so it's easier for you to attach it all together. So, what is everyone doing this weekend?
I think it's expect to be home. Cause, Chandler will be going out and can't get in touch with her thanks to BT. So,
I'm still having issues with that.
yeah, every time she goes on to try and get things sorted, we've got to cancel your account and redo again, and it's going to take 14 days before we can connect you up to this thing, get the box and everything. He's like, well, I have all that, and they just got the screen in front of them and they just read off the screen and that's it.
Yeah.
There's no imagination.
Because I've done that, and because I've had to basically cancel a contract and give her a brand new one, it's a way for them to get more money out of her as well.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Uh,
We were worried you'd fallen down the toilet, John.
No, I was talking to James Skiffins, the model officer. Like there's a thing that I was meant to call him earlier. I completely forgot about it and thought, I should do that. So, the things we had to discuss, it's all good.
Awesome. Ian James is saying if John has got lost, we'll have to send Skippy to find him.
What's that, Skip? He's been taken by a funnel web spider. Oh.
And Graham Bollis, and he says, good afternoon, all. Good afternoon, Graham.
Hello, Gra.
How are you feeling?
All right. Where was I up to? Ah, yes. Humbrol.
Willow. What are you doing?
Judging. That's what he's doing. She's doing. She's judging you.
No, she's playing with a plastic bag. Or something. She's found something and it's stuck into the plastic bag. Deaf cat. Okay. So, why does I need 7 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Seven, 8. Okay. Yep, so I've done that one.
Scale Modelling Twins. I was talking to Paul the other day, video chat thing, as you do on, FaceTime. Took a snap of it. So this is how similar we look for people who aren't aware. So it's my twin brother Paul. He's 4 minutes older.
Yeah. I can still tell the difference between you.
Yeah, I know. He's the handsome one, clearly. Yes, that one.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Right. So I still find the dry brushing, as I mentioned, the instrument panel needs to dry brush the instruments because there's no decals. But I still find that Humbrol Silver 11 is the best, I think, for dry brushing instruments and whatnot. Or dry brushing in general. It's just a really nice silver.
Yeah. So there's still a light left over. I don't know what that's for. Okay. What am I doing? This one.
Yeah, that's working.
Graham is saying, I'm not too bad, thank you. Waiting for some primer to turn up. Awesome.
Oh.
And
Metroid primer?
Ooh. Graham is saying, like peas in a pod, John.
That'll do.
That's one thing I don't like about sort of the lighting in these kits. They put them in the most awkward places. Like, I could have stuck the light in this before I already folded it up. But no, it's telling you to put it in after. Aye. There we go. That'll do. That'll do, donkey.
Oh.
Probably not the way to do it, but there you go.
Just finished one section and there a bunch of decal on it.
Oh, God. Oh, where did that go?
A very tiny one as well.
Yeah, I think the smallest decals I've ever dealt with was when I built the is it the 172nd Willys Jeep.
Right.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, they're very, they're small vehicles. We've got one in in Pidal, the museum down the road from here, which is outside the RAF base, RAF base, and it's donated from one of the RSLs, Return Servicemen's League, which I think in the UK you call Legion.
Yeah.
But it's pristine. I think it's from the Korean War, but it's got everything like original. Like it's on across the dash. It's still got a I think it's a rifle, whatever the Americans had, but basically it's the rifle holder, metal sort of thing. And yeah, it's just amazing. Actually, I should have a photo. Let's have a look, see what I can find.
You wouldn't have seen the photos that I'd taken, would you, John?
Probably not.
So, on our sort of Armed Forces Day, outside my flat in the park was a couple of military vehicles, and one of them was a Jeep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember what the other two were now. A Ferret Mark II, and what was the other one? I can't remember what the other one is, but I got told off. Someone messaged me and told me off for calling it a troop carrier, which is what the guy actually explained to me it was.
All right.
Or it was used as. And all the guys that were there, like the vehicles that were there, were what they actually drove in the army. They bought them. They own them.
So here's the photos I've got of that. So engine bay. Just detailed photos of it. So that's that rifle holder I'm talking about. Sits across the dash there. Close up to the instruments, and they're all pretty much pristine. Even the nameplates and everything else. So they look brand new, don't they? Like it's in really good nick. And underneath, yeah, like that. Oh, and this other stuff. There we go. That's it. The big view.
Very nice.
See, this one doesn't have the top on it.
Oh, you see, it's a meteor behind it.
Cool. Yeah, this one doesn't have the top on, and for YouTube, the gun on it does not work.
Oh, wow.
So that was sat outside my flat.
Awesome.
And I got some pretty detailed photos. Like
Is that a troop carrier behind it?
I think it's like a Spartan or something. Let me just. Oh, that's the ferret.
Right.
There we go. There we go. Ferret Mark 2.
Nice.
I'll go the other way.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Awesome.
I got some pretty detailed shots. I actually got to sit inside this one and on the Jeep. So if anyone needs any detailed photos, let me know. They actually use, I mean, it's even got sort of well, you might not be able to see it, but sort of all the modelling from the old mould and stuff that they've cleaned off. Because apparently this one was getting cleaned because they were going to use it to take a teenage lad to his prom. They rent it out for proms and stuff like that. The interior.
Right. Awesome. That'd be cool.
It was pretty cool. It was nice.
So, this is a World War One Australian enlistment poster, which most people around the world probably haven't seen, but it's very, very cool. Must have come to this enlist, and obviously the shadow of Germany is over Australia. There, it's really good.
Kaiser.
Yeah. Because, so for instance, a lot of people, most people think that the first time Australians went to war as a nation was in the Gallipoli campaign in Turkey, but it wasn't. It's just north of us. It's pretty much part of what's now Papua New Guinea, but it's the Bismarck Sea, which gives you an idea how much Germany was an influence for Southeast Asia at the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I up to?
Wow, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, HMS Sydney cornered and captured the Emden on Christmas Island, I think it was.
Cocos.
Cocos Island. No. Cocos. I don't think it's Christmas. It's, yeah. Tried to cut the cables from there. So,
Yeah. So I was on an Orion rescue. Happened to be in Cocos Island at the time, but it happened to be the 100 year to the day since the HMAS Sydney sunk the Emden. Well, actually, didn't sink it; ran it aground. It beached themselves to get away from the fight because they were going to be, scuttled and all that sort of stuff like that. And I had to give up my room in the just you can imagine the accommodation is not great, but I had to give up my room for the Governor General of Australia, who came in on a Herc later that afternoon, and I had to sleep in somebody else's room for 24 hours and stuff because he turned up. But it was really cool. What was funny is I walked into the airport. It's a very small island, Cocos. Keeling Island is what the Indonesians call it. It's like Falklands in a way that they think they own it, but they don't. And the people there would rather be sort of like it's an Australian protectorate in the middle of the Indian Ocean. But yeah, I walked into the airport sort of office there, if you like. And one of them was like, "Oh, g'day, John. How are you?" I'm just like, "Oh, I don't know who you are." She said, "Yeah, it's Mandy. I used to be in the orderly room. We're at in whatever's 486 squadron together." I said, "I'm sorry, I really don't remember you." She said, "You were fantastic. You were one of my best friends." I'm just like, "Oh shit, I really wish I remembered you." Oh, not one of my better days. I said, I'm sorry, I was very busy at the time doing all this sort of Middle East and all that sort of stuff. She said, yeah, no, everyone was busy. But you're always great. You made me smile every time you walked into the orderly room. Just like, oh, shit, I wish I remembered you.
Lindsay is in. He says, afternoon. Good afternoon, Lindsay.
Hello, Lindsay.
Hello, Lindsay. Big fan of your channel. I do watch.
Yeah. And again, thank you for having me on Wednesday night. It was fun. And Revo's in. He says, hello, Tiff, John, David, John, and all in chat.
Hoi hoi.
Good afternoon, Revo. And he also, Graham needs some detailed photos of the Voyager, Tiff. I don't have anything like that. And just sort of like detailed photos of the 3 vehicles that I showed. Right, what is next? Whilst I wait for those to dry.
Also, here's another fun photo that I've just seen because I had Williamtown come up. So again, this is Fighter World. So this is a replica of a camel, a Sopwith camel, but it's as close to original as they can make it. Like, they've done a bloody good job because no camels were brought back to Australia as far as I'm aware. And this is what's very cool is this is, I've never seen this before, but this is like a vest. It's a leather vest with wool lining and stuff that the pilots would wear. It's protection against a cold. And his helmet, World War I helmet, and a seat from an SE-5A, right? From this guy, Oliver Stall, right? Well, that's his daughter. So, they sort of bequeathed it to the museum, and she just popped in. She was staying up at her granddaughter's place, or his granddaughter's place, near us at Nelson Bay, and they dropped into the museum and were just chatting with them because they were looking at it and stuff like that. And I just sort of said, yeah, this is original stuff. Yeah, it's my father's. I'm just, what? So that was his office chair for years, like at his typewriter at his desk. There's a seat from an SC5A. So that's very cool because there's not much personal equipment from World War I that I've seen before. But it's one of the reasons why I enjoy volunteering there because that's cool. I meet all these people.
Yeah.
Like these photos. It's not every day you help put together a meteor. So I sort of did what I could, but I didn't do much because I had I had spinal fusion surgery not that long before that, so I was in a lot of pain. Can you hand me that tool? Just bending down to grab it hurt a lot, so that was shit. But this, I've shown it before, this is Hailstorm. There's a Rebel kit of it, there's an Airfix kit of it, and there's one that used to be flying around Tamora and RAF 100 Squadron and stuff like that. But this is the actual RWF aircraft, the last RAF aircraft to shoot down another aircraft in combat, aerial combat. It was just over 50 years ago. But it's not often you see it with the guns on display and stuff like that. So there you go.
Yes.
So it's an interesting place to volunteer.
A better picture.
Because the stream's all about me, apparently. All about me.
Well, we know it's not. It's just nice to sort of hear these kinds of stories and stuff. That's why I don't stop you, John.
That you couldn't.
I could just take your screen off.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, you've muted me before, yes. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that.
What? No, it's all good. All right. Firewall.
Okay, how's that for Jeep with a gun?
Damn.
Oh, guys. Wow. So,
That's
explain. Where is that?
Shepstow Racecourse.
Huh.
Like a car show.
Yeah. they have it every year, and you have several hundred cars turned up, classics and all sorts there. Um, it's great to go and see. So enjoy it. You never know what's going to turn up from a Ford T to a Rolls Royce sort of thing.
Nice.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Uh,
But, let's look at a few comments. So Revo is saying, I know, I'm just winding up Graham. And Graham is saying, Revo, you've been in 30 seconds and already you're pushing my buttons. Hope you're well, mate. And Revo saying hi to Graham. Graham saying hi to Lindsay. And Revo says, they don't call me the poster boy of trouble for nothing. I thought that was Quano. And Ian is saying, this stream is all about Willow.
Yes, I overstepped my boundaries. I profoundly apologise. I'll even get the thumb twiddling going. Sorry, Ian. Sorry, it won't happen again.
Graham is saying, I'm in a live stream at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow, so watch this space. Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, I can't watch like this space because this space is my channel, but I will watch on your channel. You're not stealing it. Ian is saying, Revo, I have never known you to cause trouble. No, Revo only causes trouble when Quano and Marcus are around. Isn't that right, Revo?
Okay.
There we are.
Something rather dooby doo.
Graham is saying, Tiff, stop being pedantic. Revo saying, well, Sarah Jane thinks I do. And Ian is saying, don't mention the PE. It's okay, Marcus isn't here. We can mention PE.
I was I'm going to keep that for tomorrow night.
Yeah. Although Marcus will be here probably Sunday night. So you can still mention the PE. It's fine.
Don't mention the war.
A nice PE kit for Ed. Do.
That's the thing. He's just got like 2 PE kits, like the Metal Earth ones.
Yeah.
What was it? You got R2D2 and the Mandalorian. Is it the Mandalorian?
Oh my god. So I've done one of the Metal Earth kits as a Lancaster. Bought it on Amazon because I didn't see it in the store. And I tell you, like I've not done one since. I'm not afraid of PE. I'll give it a go, but that was cruel and unusual punishment. You know, it's just I don't think anyone could build them and say they literally enjoy them. Like they do great subjects, like Swap with Camel and R2D2 and all that sort of stuff like that. But oh my god, I think I'd rather stab myself in the eye with a fork, a plastic fork, because they hurt more.
I think he's in the middle of doing the PBY as well.
Oh god.
The thing is though, John, the only one of those he bought was the R2D2.
Right.
Was it Paul Price? He bought the others for him.
Oh, good on Paul.
Just to pee him off a little bit.
Just to piss him off, yeah. Yeah. I was thinking, I said good on Paul, and then I'm thinking, oh, hang on.
Yeah, he did it on purpose.
That's funny.
Because from what I've heard, he did a Black Pearl with Ross, Skill Model Ninja. And it was it ended up being like twice the amount of parts because he
Yeah.
kept breaking them.
Because
like
what's
more
worse than like a total photo etch kit is a total photo etch kit of a ship. Yes.
Yeah.
And to add the problem, he had a tin to. If he swore, he had to put money in the tin,
Yeah.
and the tin got very heavy, doubled. So, yeah. And it took him like 3 years to build that thing because he had to keep on stopping.
So, David, where are you? Like that accent, it's hard for me to pick. Is it Irish or
Well, I'm in South Wales, but
really?
um, I suppose I still got a tinge of Forest of Dean and Devon on me, but
A
we're in West
tinge, you
Country.
say?
Yeah,
No.
we detect no Welsh accent at all.
No, but it's weird for me because I've said time and time again that Australians don't have an accent, so everything else is baffling to us. Fortunately, I have an app that every time you say something, I have subtitles that can pop up on my screen. They're all in Spanish. I don't understand them, but
Because I moved from the Forest into Devon to school, I lost a lot of the forest ways and wordings. Uh, if it was true forest like the uncle, you wouldn't understand it even more. When it was in a cafe. I think it was down Pool, and this young lady thought I was Canadian
oh wow.
by my accent.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but there's no Canada.
No, I do remember. Like I went to a place in America called Atlanta, and the first time we went there, we went down to a pub called Bimbo's. I forgot the name of it until so one of my mates who lives here. We were on the same course together. It was the initial 730J course at Lockheed, and I've mentioned this to Tiff many times because it's all about me. Anyway, she said, "Where are y'all from?" Because she had the southern drawl. And Tomo, my mate, said, "Guess." And she said, "Oh, Liverpool." And we all just cracked the laughing out. No, not Liverpool. Think Southern Hemisphere. And true American style, she said, "Oh, I'm not too good with that sort of thing." And we just sort of like let it go after that. No, we're Australian. Oh, I'd never met an Australian before. Yeah, g'day. But it's weird. The first time I've met somebody that said, I'm not no good with half of the planet."
Yeah. My eyes are really itchy. David is saying, I see David is on. Sorry, Graham is saying, I see David is on the pink gin again. And he says, go to David for pasties and lava
Just
bread.
one.
What is lava bread?
Oh, lava bread, yes. Seaweed bread. Make it with seaweed.
No, I understood you. I'm just silent, with a gaping open mouth, just going, "Well, that sounds very Japanese." Lava? Why do you call it lava? That's got nothing to do with actual lava.
No, it's the ingredients. I think the main ingredient is seaweed, and from certain areas you can get it. It's popular in Wales.
Wow.
And this is just actually lemon squash with a strawberry flavored ice stick. So that's where I got the pink colour from.
Yeah. So not a pink gin after all. So I've
there we go.
mentioned. Oh,
Grimson lava is a type of seaweed, John.
oh wow. No, okay, so I'm learning something new. My father was Welsh, but he wasn't born in Wales. He was born in British India, in pretty much the Khyber Pass, up what's now Pakistan. But his father was in the British Army at the time in the Black Watch, and like that. So when he was a year old, they moved back to Wales, back to Cardiff. So I remember asking, like, was it because? Oh, so he had a 10-year-old. Like when he was born, the sister was 10, and she died. I think within 3 months of him being born. As it turns out, they were in a British school, right, and the Muslims up there poisoned the well, and 63 odd, I think, school age kids died and stuff like that. So I said, did you move back to the UK because of that? Like, were your parents sort of struggling with that? And he said, no, this is 1941. Like in 1942, the Japanese, it looked like they were going to sort of just take over India, which they never did. But all the British soldiers were moved out of there, so to a safer place, Palestine. Well, right. Well, but yeah, my dad, he grew up in Dinas Powers, a suburb of Cardiff. Suburb.
Cool.
Paris.
And went to school in Devon. Went to the Duke of York military school in Devon because obviously his dad was British Army.
Yeah, my schools were in Torquay and Jean Newton Abbott and Chudley. Part of that school, the central part, they said was originally a nunnery, I think, and the story went round that you don't wander around the top floor of that at night because you might see the ghost of a nun who hanged herself from the bell tower.
So Newton Abbott down in Devon,
yeah.
you mean?
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's interesting because as far as we can trace the Marley family, because Marley isn't a very common surname, but as far as we can trace it back, it's a place called East Ogwell, which is right next to Newton Abbott. There's a John Marley they were carpenters, and we found where they lived. It was sort of like in a windmill on a canal. Yeah, but that is we Bron and I drove up the road. And we're just like, no, we got no idea. We're not going to find anywhere. We will just turn around in the driveway, and we, as it turned out, like we looked at that later on, and looking at Google or Apple Maps, I'm just like, oh shit, that would have been the actual, the place. The windmill isn't there anymore. But just like we just turned around the driveway as far back as we can trace the Marley family or our branch of it anyway.
Cool.
Yeah, because it's all about me. Do you, Rebo?
Yeah, Rebo's saying he lives in Devon.
I could have sworn. I thought Rebo was American. I thought he was one of our friends from the American.
Rebo is the silent modeler. You never ever hear him talk. So unless he tells you, you don't know where he's from.
Well, there you go. Righto. So dashboard is sort of done. Well, ish. Need to pick out a couple of details. So So the seats, I've gone with a mix of. This is like a deep Brunswick.
Yeah.
This is a modelling chat. Deep Brunswick green. It's an SMS colour for the frame, and it'll be the body and all that sort of stuff like the body. But the seats, I went for. It's much the same colour, but I've gone for just a slightly lighter shade of it. So I mixed a bit of Brunswick green with green SMS, and that'll sort of go together like that, and then the body will go around it eventually,
Cool.
like
Like
that,
that.
like that, and sort of building it up. But I do need to decide what interior color. What it looks like in the photos to me is these were lined with leather and everything else. Even though it's a race car, before it was a race car, it was an actual Bentley. So I think it was more to do with you know the best of British and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a really enjoyable kit. I mean, I chose it because of the subject matter. Is like, oh, that's quintessentially British. But it's a French kit. Like they've done their research. It's really nice. And the kit dates from, let me think, tipping up the box, reading the bottom of it, 1978. But there's absolutely no fit issues. So this is the thing I think about. Hella coming back. Not all their kits are available now. The ones that they've re-released are the ones that they've gone through and rebuilt and checked and all that sort of stuff, and they're happy with the quality that they stand up today. And so the ones that I've built are as good as, well, better than some of the kits that are available from other firms and everything else. But yeah, like if you want to build a Bentley blower, the FX one is hard to find and it's double this size, so you need a lot of shelf space. But this is a good size, and I would recommend anyone this kit. Should you want to build a Bentley, look at the Hello one. Add over.
To be fair, I'm enjoying my Hello Kit as well. I would recommend getting everyone to get a Hello Kit at some point.
Oh crap! I'm using the wrong color here. Let's do that again. NATO black. That one.
That one. And which one?
Huh.
So, Riva was saying I'm about 20 miles from Saunton Sands and the adjacent Braunton boroughs in North Devon, served as the vital 1st US Army Assault Training Centre during World War II. Established in 1943, the site prepared around 10,000 American GIs for the Normandy D-Day landings due to its striking resemblance to Omaha Beach.
That is quite
Cool.
fascinating, actually. Yeah.
That's around Biddeford way.
Oh, yeah, I know what that is. Look at me being all educational and shit.
Okay. Educated.
That's sure.
Yeah, we were from the other side, like the Marley family is, more sort of southeast Devon than like northwest. However, and I've said this to Tiff before, that we haven't been able to prove it, but we believe that Bob Marley's family originally came from. Like, we think we were related in some way. We haven't found proof, but as I said, like there's more people today with Marley as a first name than a surname. And we think that Bob Marley's grandfather came from Devon. Well, he did come from Devon, but we think that it's probably the same family. We just don't know. Like, and it doesn't matter. But yeah, as I said, like everyone with the first name Marley, it's only since say 2004 or whatever, and they're all named after a dog in a movie.
Yeah.
And a book.
So Enos, and the only Hella kit in my stash at the moment is a 72nd scale SBC4 Helldiver.
Yeah, that's probably not great. So I've built this 72nd Spitfire Mark 9, and it goes together well. I didn't use any filler, but I found the plastic did not work with this stuff that most people use these days as the extra thin Tamiya stuff. Didn't work with it. I had to go to the Revell contactor, which, as you know, there's nothing wrong with that product. It's solid as, but it didn't. Yeah, I don't know. 72nd scale. I didn't really enjoy the build, but I was asked to do it with half painted, half not. I think I've shown you this before, Tiff. Can you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we go again. So that's one side of it, and the other side is unpainted.
It was a lot of effort. You kept going to paint the wrong part, the wrong halves.
Oh yeah, I kept on wanting to, like, my head wanted to paint the right side of the aircraft. Yeah, but I wanted to do the left simply because there's more decals on the left, like those kill markings and where it says Winston Churchill. It was I would have just But anyway, no, it was just like I'd rather build something else. Thanks. No, it went together well. It's just like I don't know. Maybe it's just a 72nd scale Spitfire. Just like I'd rather build anything else. All right.
So hobby time is in. He says, if that's the case, John, what happened to the hair then?
Yeah. What can I say? There is a photo of me somewhere wearing a wig, a Rastafarian wig, so I look like Bob Marley. And I remember putting it on. One of my guys was sent it by his partner when we were in the Middle East, and I put this thing on, and I had all my 30 odd troops just around, just taking photos and stuff, all pissing themselves laughing. I looked like a right Burke, but yeah, I know. What can I say? Like when Bob Marley's grandmother was married to an English soldier from Devon, so he's not full Jamaican. He's sort of like half caste, if you like. So we think there's a link, and we think we're related, but we can't prove it. But it doesn't matter. Whatever. Whatever. What was I about to do? That little box there. What colour is that? So because there's so many Bentley blowers around, a lot of them are new builds, but I'm able to Google it and find anything that I want to get the color right. So I'm spending my time seeing I'm doing it for a blog on how to build sort of stuff. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm spending more time than I should researching it and getting it right. I'm really enjoying the build. So that's okay. Something or other do.
Yeah. Revo has sent me some pictures, so I'm just going to share the screen. No, that's the invite link, not the share screen button. There we go.
Does Liza? No. Too small for Liza.
I just like the fact it's on a beach.
Bugger. Holy crap! What's that?
Is that sort of the plane that Henry Ford was in, the Battle of Bulge, and he was flying over it and cut the engines so he could hear the engines tanks below? Similar to that, isn't it?
Yeah. Go back. Ooh. Oh, there cool. Right,
Wow,
Jeeps. They're awesome.
that is cool.
Thanks for those, Reva.
Hmm.
Oh, I've lost everyone. There we go.
Hmm.
Some pics, and then Ian James is saying, I did that Spitfire, but mine was in black plastic. Had no trouble with using extra thin.
Yeah.
And
When I say extra thin, it's not really. It's this stuff that the airbrush cleaner, but it just didn't work for me. So, as I said, use that. But as a kit, no filler was needed or whatever. It was a good build. It just didn't really interest me.
yeah, and Revo says those photos were from Saunton Sands in 2018.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess the beach. You're right. It does look like Omaha and gold and wow.
There we go. This one. It's fine. I'll be sat after the stream for a little bit, reading a book, listening to Five Finger Death Punch. So it's all good.
Five Finger Death Punch.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a pleasant afternoon.
It is. I love their music. I really want to see them live.
Yeah.
Still annoyed I didn't get to see Ozzy live.
Ah, well.
So I had tickets for his No More 2 is 2. And then, obviously, because of his health, they cancelled it. Just as they were getting to the date that I had booked.
Yeah.
But you can't help if you're not well.
No, sir.
Doesn't stop me
Alright.
from being sad that I didn't get to see him.
Yeah, of course.
Because that was actually going to be his last tour.
Yeah. I do like Phil Collins' approach. So I've got a DVD of what he called the first final farewell tour, because he knew that it wouldn't be his last one. So got to hand it to him. Got a good sense of humour.
We got Revo's agreeing with me, saying they're a good band.
Righty, let's try this. Oh, you bastard.
Oh, take me. Stay standing, you stupid bot.
Here to help.
Revo saying that Offspring cover was epic. Yeah, I do prefer. I did like it, but I prefer the Offspring version of it.
Could have sworn. I thought Revo was from, California or some such. I totally baffled. Learned something today. Yeah, so I need to decide what colour to paint the interior of this. I think it'll be the same as the seats.
Oh my, we've only got like 3 minutes left. Bloody hell.
What?
That is
Good
fun.
job. Time flies, we're having fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right. Leave that there to dry. Okay, so for now I think that's where I'll stop. Because 2 minutes left. Well, 1.5 minutes.
Wow. So I'll share that with David. He's probably seen it before.
Yes. You're Swansea. Yeah.
I went to Swansea.
Revo was saying the song was called Gone Away. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great song.
And
Yeah.
Revo was saying, well, I don't sound American. Nobody knows what you sound like, Revo. There's a reason we call you the silent modeler. Yeah.
All right. So that's enough Bentley for tonight.
Yeah. So all I've really got done is put some lights where they need to be. And there is another one, but that's drying off to the side. And I have started on the front of the shop now.
Awesome.
On the bay window, which is I'll just put together. Yeah. Leave those to dry overnight. Or for an hour or two. And then I might come back to the desk and do some more. But there you go. There's the other one. It's like a chandelier type light.
Ah, okay.
I'm just
Very
waiting for
nice.
the PVA to fully dry on that one.
Cool.
Yeah. So, innocent review. You sound like a proper job. It's a proper job. And Rivo saying thank you. Ian's saying lol. So thank you to David and John for joining me on panel.
Pleasure.
It's always a pleasure.
Thank you to everyone in the chat for joining me too. Revo is saying it's looking good, Tiff. Thank you. There will not be a stream on Friday next week from me.
Oh.
I will not be here.
Ah.
It's the day I go up and see the other half. So
Wonderful.
yes.
Well,
Practice
give
the
our
poll
regards.
voting then.
I may end up being able to see something on whilst I'm on the train on the way home. But I won't get home till 8:30 at night. So because we've got I've got a really early train on the morning, so I can spend as much time with them as I can. So
Very cool. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on again. It's always fun,
All right.
Tiff. Thank you.
you're always welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
So,
Thank you for being.
Steve is saying you're welcome. Ian is saying to ta for now. So I will catch you guys on someone else's stream during the week.